What's up guys, Joe from No Longer Skinny here. Just a quick preface on this video. I've been eating about 3 Chobani Greek yogurts per day lately, and I recently found out that they are suspending production on a lot of their products. In any case, even if they weren't, it's like $3 a day for how much that I consume. So I did a bit of research and I found out that it's fairly inexpensive and fairly simple to make your own Greek yogurt at home. So that's what this video is about. This is actually the first time I've made it, but I decided to go ahead and document the whole process. So without any further delay, let's make some Greek yogurt. Alright, so this is really it. As you can see, all we have is a half gallon of skim milk, and then we're going to have a 6-ounce container of non-fat plain yogurt. And as you can see, this has some active yogurt cultures that are going to allow this half gallon of milk to turn into yogurt as well. If you're wondering what this little bridge across the pan is, or sorry, the pot is it's holding my probe thermometer there, which is going to beep at me once it reaches a temperature of 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so as you can see, we're up to 185 degrees, and what I'm going to do is immediately remove this from the heat. And we're going to let this drop until we hit 115 degrees. Okay, so as you can see, we have a temperature of 117 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and add our regular yogurt at this time and go ahead and mix it up with this whisk. And once we do that, I am going to cover it, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Alright, so we have our milk with the Dannon yogurt that I whisked in lightly. You don't need to go too crazy with the whisk. You can just kind of swish it around in there and then it'll be good to go. I've put a top on it, and now I have a blanket that I'm going to put over top of the pot. You can also just put this in an oven at 100 degrees, but my oven doesn't go any below, I believe, 200. So it was recommended that you just kind of trap the heat in and wrap a blanket around it. So I'm going to let this sit for approximately 10 hours, and we'll take a look at it in the morning. Alright guys, so it's been like 12 hours. What we have here is our oven that it's remained in. The saucepan with the yogurt in it has remained in for the last 12 hours. I'm going to take it out, bring it upstairs, and set up our strainer, which is just going to be a regular pasta strainer with some cheesecloth, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. Okay guys, so here you see our yogurt after it's been sitting for 12 minutes in the blanket oven. At this point it smells fantastic. Probably could get away with just eating it now, but it is still a bit warm and it's not technically Greek yogurt yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to strain the excess liquid into this strainer. As you can see, I just have a couple pieces of cheesecloth, and I'm going to put this over a bowl. So what's going to happen is the excess liquid is going to strain out and come into the bottom of the bowl here. We're going to have to empty the bowl several times before it's done straining, so I'm going to check on it once every half an hour. Okay, so I've done 2 strains of this, and what I'm going to do now is just mix it up a little bit and try and get that last bit of liquid out of there. As you can see, it's getting a lot closer to the texture that you're familiar with as far as Greek yogurt goes. And after 1 or 2 more strains, it should be good to go. And at that point, we'll just put it in the fridge and go from there. So about 4 strains and a couple hours later, I think I have hit the desired Greek yogurt consistency. So I'm going to call this done. I'm going to weigh it out and see how much that gallon of milk and the container of yogurt yielded, and then kind of try and get a rough estimate on macros from there. So our Greek yogurt ended up yielding approximately 24 ounces. I've already removed 10 ounces to make a cheesecake, and I'm going to upload a video for how to make that cheesecake as well. But so 24 ounces total is going to be about 4 servings of Greek yogurt, and I'm going to go ahead and put the macros in the description of the video, and I hope you enjoyed.